These days, I think it's kind of common that a fragrance tries to do too much, I think. Probably women's along with men's. The biggest examples I can think of, I don't own them, but and I don't like them, are like YSL EDP. That thing is so sickly to me. It's got everything in there, right? Tonka, fresh, maybe some Ambroxan type, woody, oriental, fougere. I mean, everything in there. It's so sickly to me. But I know that for a fact that people like it. People like the smell of it in the air. People are attracted to it, right? I'm not just like some in my collection. Another example would be the Prada L'Homme, which I don't like the original, but it's not really that offensive. It's just a little cloying, soapy and thick. But the Prada L'Homme Intense, is it called? Again, that thing is so sickly to me. I've never worn it seriously, just sprayed it a couple of times at the counter and left, just like the YSL EDP. And to me, it just kind of reflects our society these days. I mean, just being very metaphorical, just our sick society in a ways. It's trying to do everything compared to like a Chanel Pour Monsieur, Eau Sauvage, those classics that, you either love it or you don't. It's not trying to please everyone. Fragrance shouldn't be like that. You're striking emotion, trying to get a reaction out of maybe someone special, someone that you're connecting with. You're telling them what you like. You wear it because you like it, right? Don't think about what the other person might like or what the crowd might like. You wear something that you love, and it'll reflect on the receiving end. It's not going to be everybody, but it might be with the right people. They're receiving your energy, your scent. It's like, wow, that smells good. Not like a scent that's gonna be pleasing to 90 or 100% of the people. So in my collection, I picked out these 4 that I feel that they're just trying to do a little too much. Fahrenheit, the Parfum, I don't hate it. It just took something that was almost perfect, and then they tweaked it too much, in my opinion, with the maybe with the vanilla note, and the rum's not bad, and it's kind of too sharp and stringent, like I said in my previous video. It's not, they should have just kept the EDT formula and made it a little maybe darker and stronger and thicker. Same with the Sauvage EDP. I don't hate it. I like it. I don't love it like the EDT. They added, again, a vanilla base, a little oriental, tiny gourmandy base to it with the anise and vanilla. And it's just trying to go into too many directions. The Valentino I know for a fact people love it, and I've worn it, and it does smell great in the air. Because it's just, they just cheated as a designer house. They stood on the shoulders of one of the best fragrances ever made in Dior Homme Intense, in my opinion. And then it's a blatant ripoff. I mean, it's not even a clone house. It's a upscale designer that makes some nice goods. And then they took DHI, made it sweeter and more chocolatey, and yeah, it's almost 100% unanimous that people love this, and they love it in the air. It's just, I just defending DHI a little bit, and it's just a little too sweet for me, too chocolatey. But it still smells good. I don't deny that. But I think they went too far with it. And then with the PDM, the Layton is just a lesser example of like the YSL YEDP. It has everything in there: woody, spice, touch of gourmand, ambergris, ambroxan, and right off the top, I've never totally warmed up to it yet. It's a little sickly to me, like Pure Excess. I had to get rid of that, and I like the House of Paco Rabanne, but Pure Excess it made me sick, so I had to sell that off. Layton smells great in the air. I gave some to a friend at work, and at first I didn't know what it was, but it smelled good. But again, it's got everything in there pleasing. It's nothing but pleasing, I think. I don't think people can smell it around and they're gonna say, ugh, disgusting or something. Not everyone's supposed to like everything, but these ones coming out today are, they have it down to a science. They pack everything in there so everyone can buy it. That's not a scent for, it's a scent for everybody, that kind of thing. So I'll keep the Layton, I've decided. It's my only one from the house. Got a good price on it. And I like the dry down in the air off someone else, and I bet it smells pretty good off of me. But the opening, kind of too, again, I'm kind of sensitive to that sickly Tonka mixes these days. So I guess I'm an old traditionalist, liking my traditional men's French perfume or cologne like Pour Monsieur, Burberry Brit, powdery, and they're not trying to lead you down every path. So I wonder if any of you out there feel the same, that women's and men's perfume today is kind of one-dimensional in the way that it's just trying to be too people-pleasing, and they're overdoing it. They're trying, the bottle, the fragrance is trying to do too much. Like these examples that I pulled out of my collection. So I always think that. It's not just a small thought. I'm thinking that lately. And that's my criticism of Sauvage EDP. You know, I like it. It's not a love. The EDT's a love. The Parfum, maybe they should have went right to that as the EDP. So I think it's kind of an interesting subject. So think about it. Think about it. What you have, or if you agree or don't agree, and then maybe you can let me know. But I appreciate you tuning in. and hope to think of some more subjects along these lines about designers and niches. Once again, I appreciate your time. Thanks, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, tip.